My favourite place to invest really is Brisbane. It's a great place to live and it's a great place to invest. I was lucky enough in the early 90s to be part of what was then called the Urban Renewal Task Force, which recognised the great opportunities in inner Brisbane, within about 5 k's, say, of the CBD. And over the period of years, let's say roughly the last 20 years, I've not only invested in the areas around the CBD, particularly on or near or overlooking the river, but put many people into those locations. Now, I should say that here we are a week or so after the Brisbane River flooded. It's flooded a number of times. The major floods were in the 1890s and in 1974, and of course just recently in 2011, January. I was actually there in 74. I helped people escape their houses and indeed helped a few of them clean up. But the people who really cleaned up, if I can put it this way, were the people who knew where to buy property on the river, near the river, overlooking the river, in the next few years following the flood. I was one of those people, and I certainly did make some very good capital gain as a result of something that nature brings upon us, whether we like it or not. I can say this though, in the last 15 years I've sold a lot of property in great areas like Kangaroo Point, Tenerife, Newstead, and more recently in Hamilton. And most of those areas were barely touched by the flood. Indeed, I think I can say that I don't think any one of the apartments I've sold in the last 15 or 17 years was actually inundated during the recent flood. Maybe a little ankle depth in one of the building's car parks, and that's all that I know of. My very favourite place in Brisbane has for a long time been well above the flood levels over many decades, and that is Hamilton. Hamilton's on the river, further down from the city, just 5 k's past the CBD, but it's where the river gets nice and wide and gets nice and straight, and consequently it sits well above all of the recorded flood levels that we've had during the time that Brisbane's been settled. Hamilton is not only our highest median priced house location, that is for Brisbane, but it is a great place for people to live in apartments. And my favourite locations are along the Hamilton stretch, which in Brisbane is known as North Shore Hamilton. And we have been selling over the last few years a number of projects off the plan from very affordable prices, from $350,000.